ready.
Man, that is going to be a slobber knocker of a game right there.
In all my time, I don't remember somebody scoring 4.
Yeah, it's funny. I use the word jetapult. It's actually a word. People don't realize it.
Right.
Good try. No soup for you.
Trey, go get you some wax beans and
Come back, soup to the deli, I know.
yeah, go get you some wax beans and
Hey,
have
Trey,
a good day, man.
thank you.
First downs for Central Clay for 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Roll call with a spidget.
Roll call. Spidget.
Spidget.
Hey, Partridge Family? Is that the Partridge Family? I don't know. It sounds like the Partridge Family. Let me guess. Ben Dunn requested that. We've been getting a lot of requests lately.
I did that for Ben Dunn, Mr. Road Rage. I love him to death.
Ben's been putting in a lot of requests lately.
He does, but that's for our buddy for Ben Dunn.
Ben James.
Hey, and by the way, Ben, I was going to tell you, his son, which is a true freshman, he had a good game Friday night.
He did.
So had a good game, man.
Welcome to the September 20th edition. My gosh, now September's gone. My birthday month fixed me over with.
Unbelievable.
Wow, man. Is this weather, people are calling it false fall or whatever, but is the heat gone until April?
I hope so.
Because fat boys don't like heat, man.
Be either, buddy.
I don't like, fat boys can't take that humidity in August. I mean, I just can't handle it, man. That August humidity just gets the fat boys, I'm going to tell you. But
hey, I was out riding the golf cart down at the beach this morning. I was the only one with short sleeve shirts. Everybody else riding the golf carts had blankets and all that stuff.
look at it. Hey, us fat boys can't handle that heat, man. The Goonies, that's old Chunk from the Goonies.
Oh, Goonies, man.
That's great, man. But hey, had coffee on my back porch this morning. You can't beat coffee with a breeze, my puppies, my backyard. Everybody in the house still asleep except for me, and I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee, barefooted, nice weather, man. It's just absolutely perfect fall weather. And but I tell you though, the poor people on the Alabama Gulf Coast pay the price for us to get this nice fall weather, man.
Wow.
And Wally, you work down there several weeks out of the year.
Exactly.
You put on conferences down there at Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. That's your job. Have you made contact with any of those resorts?
I was going to do an update. Like Perdido Beach Resort, which you're real familiar
I know
with.
that staff, yeah.
They said it will be almost a year before they open it up. Everything was just, the roof came off.
Yeah.
All the rooms. They told me, Jennifer McIntyre told me when they open that back up, it'll be a brand new hotel.
The Perdido Beach Resort.
Exactly. Then, and let me tell you, this is the Lowry look. You got to put this in, the Lowry look.
Look at that right there.
We had just came back from the court specialist conference.
Right.
And because of COVID, they did not have a lot of conferences, and they said, Wally, you can just leave your stuff in the ballroom.
All the Alabama Supreme Court conference materials.
Yeah. Handouts, goodie bags, folders, all our snacks, the whole 9 yards.
Laptop computers,
iPads, all that stuff.
All the stuff that takes to run a conference.
Because we were coming this week.
You're going right back down there.
Going right back down there.
So why bring it all back to Montgomery?
Exactly. Well, it's in the Gulf of Mexico somewhere.
All the laptops and iPads?
Just everything. It's gone. Because the storm surge came, it was like a 7-foot storm surge came
into the hotel.
You've been to the Hampton.
Yeah.
It came into, it just gutted everything. All that.
Took all
my moon pies. I had some moon pies. That was the most important. I had a box of moon pies.
They're gone?
They're gone, man.
To heck with the iPads and computers.
But all jokes aside, it did, if you had me keep up with the news, it turned at like 8 o'clock that night, and it just,
got the Floribama too.
Yeah, got the Floribama for Hennigan. So, Mr. Cups.
Yeah. Guy Hennigan. So,
but anyway, all I can tell you, man, just keep those folks in prayers because they had a lot of damage. But just keeping up, John Armstrong with Jeb Ball, I keep up with them on Facebook. Yeah. Which Jeb is a
There's the marina right there.
Yeah, Jeb Ball, a Troy graduate.
Baldwin County
Commissioner. He said that, man, everybody has just been helping out. That shows how good Alabama is.
And that too, but I saw somebody on Facebook said, here comes the troops from Texas. Texas electrical trucks were coming in from across from Miss. What you got, man?
Man,
What's wrong with this thing?
I done wrecked my kayak, man.
What'd you do? Run into a weather buoy out there?
Yeah, I ran into one of those weathers.
Commercial running. What? Come on, man. Why we pay you the big bucks? We pay Doty the big bucks, and he run the commercial. Unbelievable.
Well, actually, it's probably Doty did it because we were talking about the beach, and he wanted to see the beach. There you go, Doty. Tell him that's right. There you go.
Anyway, yeah, but they were saying that Texas, the linemen and the electrical workers from Texas were just piling into Orange Beach and Gulf Shores to help. That right there is awesome. Now, I know Alabama sent people to Texas a couple weeks ago, so, hey, we help each other out.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
thought I heard Mayor Reed said we sent some people to Evergreen since they came and helped us.
Yeah.
And that's such a good gesture.
It is.
You know?
It is. That's the way it ought to be.
Exactly.
That's being a true American.
Exactly.
And hey, several roads in Pike County are still, being repaired. Make sure you double check your routes, especially in the rural areas of Pike County. These county roads, check your routes and make sure everything's cleared before you start heading commuting. And man, what about Lake Palos Verdes?
Oh my goodness.
That beautiful gated neighborhood out by the movie theater. The whole dam broke and the pond released out into the river.
Well, I know one thing. When Brian Meadows lived out there, I'd go fishing with him sometimes.
Yeah.
I've lost like 6 or 7 lures.
Well, you can go get them right now.
Man, I mean,
It ain't nothing but
expensive
dirt.
lures.
It ain't nothing but dirt.
I always thought Meadows put a tree down there to
was
hook
getting
us
them,
and get them.
and he
then
pulled
pull
the tree in.
up and get my lures.
You reckon the HOA fees they pay out there will pay to get that dam fixed and get a big old pond back up
No,
in
that's
there?
called assessment.
Oh,
No, they're going to be
Lord.
some assessments.
Well, they need to call Terry Garrett, one of our sponsors, Earth Moving, and he can get that dam fixed,
Terry Garrett
rebuild
fixed
that
that for
pond, and get it fixed back up. But I saw on Facebook talking about the storm where some of the people that got those expensive weather stations like you got.
Yeah, I love my weather
I
stuff.
don't know what yours said, but I saw people were saying 12 inches, 12 and a half, 13 inches. I mean, my God, in 24 hours.
Yeah, I had 11.3 inches on the Wally weather station, and it's accurate.
And
I think.
What about these other people's? They're not.
I don't know if they're accurate because I got a thing that swivels around and tell you. I did have one wind gust, 18.
Rich Thomas approved that?
Rich approved it.
Anyway, last week we sat right here. Wally and I sat right here and warned everybody that Sally was coming through the middle of Alabama on a rebound skirt, and we golfed at, man, they're saying we're going to get 2.5 inches.
No, I know.
Well, guess what? Add 10 to that. Old Sally took a right turn to the east, and we got a little more than 2 inches, didn't we?
Hey, a mutual friend of ours, Jim Binion,
Yep. Pensacola.
30.3 inches. Let me tell you, when you get 30 inches plus
In 2 days.
that was
That's
he
a lot,
he
right?
lives at Gulf Breeze, so they just got hammered. But hey, man, won't go any further without saying one thing.
What's that?
How about them Trojans, baby?
How about them Trojans? I'm
How
telling you.
about them Trojans, man?
tell you
Wow,
what.
they went to Murfreesboro and just put a whipping on Tennessee Blue Raiders 47-14. And did I see Hennigan?
Yes.
Was that him?
Yes, covered up like it was 32 degrees.
You sure that was him?
I believe it was.
It looked just like
We
him,
should have
man.
got that photo.
We
Put it
should
on.
have got that photo. I may do it before we
get out of
leave
here
today,
today.
man. But
Yeah, man.
hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna give Troy Cable a plug right here.
Go ahead.
On national TV right
Yeah, well, they need it.
I love Troy Cable. I'm gonna tell you why. I got my phone right here,
Yeah.
and I can type in my information about my Troy Cable
Yep.
that I get on 119 Ingram,
Yep.
and I sat there and watched. I sat there and watched Troy Trojans
Yep.
on the beach, just looking at the beach.
Yeah. Yeah.
TV.
Watch
there you go.
TV everywhere
Watch
app.
TV, and I sat there on the beach. I'm gonna tell you, and I know Barry McKnight watches this.
Yeah.
I cut the volume down, then I had on the other.
You listen to
thing,
the radio
listen
broadcast.
To the radio broadcast.
That's
And
nice.
people walking by like, what in the world is that guy doing? But I sat there because they moved it up.
Yeah.
But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
The wind was blowing. There wasn't a lot of people on the beach.
Yeah.
But man, Troy Cable. That's why if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube and you live in this area,
That's awesome.
get on Troy Cable, man. You can't beat it.
That's awesome that you're able to do
Did
that.
it-
Hennigan just texted said that was not him.
That was him, man.
I thought
I'm
it was
telling you.
too. I thought it was too, man. Anyway, anything else on on that?
Well, I mean, we'll talk about that later on in the game and stuff, but just put it this way, you don't want to miss that segment, man. Because we got a lot of
college football.
football.
Yeah.
We'll have to really dig into that because I know you probably got a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. And now we got the NFL going. The Big Ten announces they're going to play. The Pac-12, of course, they were going to follow the Big Ten.
Yeah.
They're going to play, and also the MAC, the Mid-Atlantic Conference, they're meeting this week. That's Bowling Green and all them. They're meeting this week. I believe the MAC's going to play.
The MAC, I believe they're going. The SEC are leaders, and you know what the SEC's saying? Just follow me.
That's right. Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. Who's on the line?
This is David Dickey. How y'all?
David Dickey, how you
Dickey,
doing,
man?
man? Thank you for calling. We were reading in the Troy Messenger that the Recreation Department is going to make a push for soccer and flag football, and I'm so glad you called because I just want you to talk a little bit about that article and what the Troy Recreation Department is putting together, and also maybe a statement about tackle football not being able to make for parent concerns. David, can you do that for us?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Yeah.
We had a meeting. I think it was last week, and we decided to go ahead. I think it was late Thursday afternoon to give it a push, give it a shot.
Yep.
I think the school systems were doing okay, so we felt comfortable.
Yeah. Yep.
With that, so we wanted to try to get everything back to normal best we could. So we will start picking teams actually this week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I, for one, am so happy that this is happening, and just what you just said. By the way, this is David Dickey from the Troy Recreation Department. We appreciate him calling. That last week they decided to give soccer and flag football a go. Because the schools were doing okay with the virus, and college football is doing okay with the virus, and high school is doing okay with the virus. So, Wally, you concur? I do.
I do.
I'm with the Recreation Department. Hey, let's give it a spin, David. I love this.
Yeah, that's what that's what we look forward to. That's what our job is. We missed seeing everybody, so we're ready to get things going.
Yep.
And get everything back to normal best we can.
Now, I know a month or two ago, you guys at the Recreation Department did y'all's best to put together a tackle football league, but the parents were just gun-shy on that, and you just weren't sure, were they, David?
And everything was kind of new. I think high schools were having to break their meetings up. College was doing the same thing. Just a lot of unknowns. And when you start dealing with 8 and unders, 10 and unders, and 12 and unders, and trying to meet all the requirements on the safety precaution of it, it's just kind of hard to do. And I think the parents, just were kind of uneasy too about the situation, and number one, the numbers, weren't there to support, having a league.
Yeah.
And then we don't blame them.
No, sure, yeah.
But that's kind of, and I think we weren't the only one in the same situation. I think a lot of surrounding towns ended up canceling their football league also.
Yeah. Well, David, with the flag football league and the soccer, a lot of people, a lot of mamas and daddies that are watching, they might be wanting me to ask this question. What about the Pee Wee cheerleading? Are they going to allow the little girls to try to cheerlead for the flag football teams?
We actually have not had flag football cheerleaders. Oh gosh,
in a couple of years.
5 years ago.
Well,
we do for the tackle football, but we don't for the flag football.
Okay, well that's how far I am out of it. My daughter about 6 years ago cheered at flag football.
Yeah, we've done that. It's been a couple of years back.
All right, well,
Well, David, I have a question for you. What about, are y'all going to have a
David, is Wally still banned as a flag football coach for showing out?
He is.
I thought so.
One more year left on his ban.
Suspension.
I hear you. But hey, are we going to ever have an adult wiffle ball league or a real old school gym ball league?
Gym ball? What's that?
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Okay.
Is that in the works, man?
I'm going to refer that question to Brian Meadows for the adult sport.
That's Brian.
Adult
Brian's in
sports.
charge of the adults. See.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
Brian's in charge of that. So I'm going to leave that in his department and let him cover that question.
Man, hey, you could join us in the dodgeball. We had those old red balls.
Ooh,
Remember
them things
those?
used to sting.
Oh yeah. We could charge
It was a
admission.
good time.
Oh yeah.
Well, David, I appreciate you calling, and I know the public and the surrounding communities around the Troy is looking forward to soccer and flag football, and that ought to be something that the youth are looking forward to as well.
Exactly.
I think so, just kind of getting everybody back to the normal. And, a couple of changes we will have. I know everybody's probably used to coming out on soccer nights and, all 5 or 6 fields going on right there at the soccer complex.
Right.
We're going to do some things a little different this year just to
Safety
do
protocols.
some social distancing to help out. We're going to spread fields out. I think there's only going to be 3 soccer fields at the complex. And then we'll move the other ones out onto the outfields of the softball complex.
Gotcha.
So we'll be spaced out, and we'll try to do our best to do some social distance. Try to give some people that's kind of on the line, but they play with it, kind of give them a little ease on making that decision.
And I'm sure, David, there's some people out there that are on the line of whether they should sign their kid up for soccer or flag football. And hearing you say that the recreation department is going to take, that safety stance and spread those fields out, you may have just recruited some more players. That's awesome.
But yeah, and also, we used to have water coolers, at each game and stuff like that. We won't have this year. Parents will have to bring, their own water bottles for their kids. I don't think we're going to have, I'm pretty sure, we're not going to have concession stands open right now. Just to be on the safe side.
Mm-hmm.
But, right now, kids have, we've already done registration for flag football and soccer. We've got a waiting list set up, and, if we get kids that decide not to play, what we'll do is we'll pull off that waiting list then and try to fill the team needs, then. That's
awesome. Well, David, thank you so much for calling and enlightening the audience about soccer and flag football. And whenever you get Brian talked into dodgeball and wiffle ball, we'll get Wally signed up.
All right, that'll work.
All right, man. You take care. Thank you for calling.
All right, thank y'all.
All right. That was David Dickey from Troy Recreation.
One of the best in the business, buddy.
We are moving forward with flag football and soccer, man. That's awesome, man.
If I have a bell with me out of ring.
Where's your bell? By the way, everybody made fun of your bell at breakfast.
Why is that?
I'm just moving along. I'm just moving along. I just thought you ought to know.
Why is it every time when I'm gone at breakfast,
I'm just saying.
Butt of all the jokes.
Everybody at breakfast was dinging the bell. Ding.
And Jane Sparrow and them saying they voted me out and all that stuff.
Hey, we got the NFL back, the Big Ten's back, Pac-12's back. We're gonna look. If they don't need to let the 6,000-7,000 people in the stadium, I'm good with that. My football heart is content. I just want to watch it.
Well, heck, Seattle tonight, they ain't gonna be nobody.
They ain't letting nobody. That's okay. They gonna play.
We'll
watch it on TV.
We'll watch it on TV.
We'll watch it on TV. Hey, we're up against our first break of the night, and we'll be. Hold on, let me tell everybody who our commercial sponsors are, Wally.
Oh yeah,
real quick, since we just fell behind just a little bit here. The Old Barn Restaurant, Pig Cafe, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique, Piggly Wiggly in Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Health Actions, UPS Store, Road Mart, Landscape Source, Alabama Real Estate Connections, Severa, Ralph Baker, Hastings and Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crows in Brundage, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Francesca's Italian Restaurant, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, Sorrell College of Business Decrease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, Alabama Restorations, and Jones Medical Supply. And Wally, I was going to try to go the whole show without saying anything about the COVID virus, and here goes Florida State's coach getting it.
He got it.
We'll take our first commercial break. We'll be right back. What you got, man?
Man,
What's wrong with this thing?
I done wrecked my kayak, man.
What'd you do? Run into a weather buoy out there?
Yeah, I ran into one of those weather
Gulf?
buoys. Yeah, I sure did, man.
Unbelievable, man. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about all this?
I don't know, man. I got to go and see that lake. Ma'am?
Insurance?
I don't have any
He
insurance.
should have went to Crease Insurance Agency out on 231 and got him some insurance. Now he's got to pay cash money for this kayak, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
Listen to the beach worker right here. He's got to pay cash for his kayaks. Visit Mike Crease, the Crease Agency, the only insurance agent you'll ever need. Father, what are you doing out here at Smith Manufacturing Housing.
Oh man, Neil, I'm tired of paying rent at these crummy old apartments around here, so I called Smith Manufacturing Housing. Look at this stuff, man.
566-3883. They got double wise, single wise, sheetrock housing. Come see Ashley at Smith Manufacturing. Wally's about to get him one. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neil, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neil, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it.
Oh,
Call
Lord.
Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Dadgummit. Man.
What's going on, Wally? What's wrong with that thing?
Oh, Neil, Dad, my gum, man. I can't cut grass. I can't have nothing anymore.
Is it broke? I mean,
I don't know.
What
What I
chopped it all up over there.
Yeah, pretty brutal. What I should have done was called Blake Turner with Turner Mowing at 334-465-0600, and I wouldn't be in this predicament
Look
right
at
here.
this. Best rates in town. Call Blake Turner. He'll give you a low quote. He'll give you the best job.
Hey, Neil, I need some
Man,
help,
what in
man.
the world? What are you doing? What are you
Man,
trying to grill?
I done burnt my barbecue, bro.
Those ribs look crisp, man. What in the world have you done? You have ruined those ribs.
I can't grill, can't have nothing, man.
Man, Hook's Barbecue's right down the street, the best barbecue in South Alabama, probably in the southeast United States. Hook's Barbecue, man, it's right over there. Give them a call. They do catering. You can get ribs like that. Like all you gotta do is go through the drive-through and get the ribs. 808-8008. Call them for your catering. Anything you need, they can fix them. They can fix any type of catering order you need. Don't cook your ribs like this, burnt crisp. Buddy, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing with that tire?
Oh, Neil, I'm gonna put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25? Yeah. They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. They also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. Moving on up to the big time. What's going on, Monopoly Man?
Oh man, Neil,
You got money going everywhere.
I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate.
Hold on, that ain't ready yet. You mad at the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
Look, this is Saturday Night Live. Y'all can't see this, but I'm looking at the clip. Saturday Night Live. More cowbell.
Gotta show them.
Huh?
Making fun of my bell, man.
Y'all, hey, Breakfast Club, that joker in the break went deep in his bag, come out with cowbells and school bells and all
I
types
missed my
of stuff.
bell.
You didn't have time to get it out before the show today? I lost it, but I found it. Hey, it's time for the Facebook funnies before we dive into some high school football action. Here we go. When you grow up, people stop asking you what your favorite dinosaur is. They don't even care. Bigfoot is sometimes confused with Sasquatch, yet he never complains. We got a whole Waffle House waiting style brewing into that. Paulette, Renee, Vicky. Oh, God. I'm on Jason, and this is Mama. What? Lied on the resume about herding skills.
Unbelievable.
I was at a really emotional wedding this past weekend. Oh, God, please don't say it. Even the cake was in tears. Oh, those Facebook funny.
Jay,
These
the
tear
Waffle
me
House
up.
thing
The Waffle
just
House
got
was-
me, brother.
The Waffle House was the best one this week.
Oh, my
man,
goodness.
that's classic.
Oh, my
Classic. Oh, Waffle House staff.
That was good.
Hey, it was a lot of we had a full gamut of high school football action.
We
man.
do, man. I
Were
got
you
a
able
lot
to, were you able to round up some stats?
Yeah, I got some stats and stuff.
Bring them out,
Let's
man.
Bring them out.
Out of all that, somebody's gonna win a pizza.
Exactly. And
I can't wait.
the Beat Wally, we'll talk about that one as well.
I got
Or
you.
Still Wally's Pizza, Marco's Pizza. Still Wally's Marco's Pizza.
Still Wally's Marco Pizza. Gotcha.
Okay, first of all, big shout out to Big C. You know, he does
Yeah,
the high
in
school
Greenville.
football scoreboard show.
Yeah.
Big fan of ours, I heard, as well.
Yeah, all right,
But
Big C.
on the way down to the beach after the game Friday night,
Yeah.
that listen to Big C and all them, and love that call-in show. They have great stats as well and
Yeah.
stuff. But
Yeah.
let's go first. Brantley 54, Pleasant Home 6. It was not a good game for Pleasant Home High School. But total yards.
Not a lot of people gonna have good games against Brantley.
No, total yards 337.
Yep.
Pleasant Home, they had only 57 yards
The entire game.
the entire game. First downs 13. Guess how many Pleasant Home had? 3. That was
Ooh.
it. Tucker Kilcrease, which everybody knows about him, he was 11-14, 205 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Good deal.
Rushing, R. Shine with 2 attempts, 66 yards and 2 touchdowns. D. Pittman, 5 attempts, 37 yards and 1 touchdown. On the receiving end, D. Pittman, 4 receptions, 87 yards and a touchdown. And Westry Person, 2 receptions and 46 yards with a touchdown.
Now, I guess Pittman's catching these balls out of the backfield. Screen plays. and stuff?
Screenplays got to be. Got to be. On defense, K. Smith, he had 3 tackles. And K. Brown, 2 tackles and 7 assists. That was the Brantley
The
football
Brantley
game.
machine rolls on.
And Houston County was 16, Zion Chapel 6. They played that game Saturday. And again, God bless Zion Chapel. They are just
Injury
bug like crazy. I think they're almost down to like an 8th grader quarterback. Randy Bryant and them, man. Y'all
Some-
just hang your heads high. Things are
Mama said there'd be days like
There are
this.
going to be days like this, but man, it's and I'm going to talk a little bit even about Brundage and Goshen. A lot of times, some of these schools are just hamstrung because, like, superintendent only lets them play region games.
Right.
Well, guess what? Goshen and Pike County, they're not playing this Friday night.
Right.
I mean, it just hurts them so bad when they don't get that repetition.
Right.
Well, you follow 33 Park Crossing 7.
Yep.
Hess Horn, former player of the week,
Mm-hmm.
281 yards and 5 TDs, man. 3 of those TDs went to Roderick Thomas. He had a 58-yard bomb and a 22-yard.
Now, is Roderick Thomas the one that's committed to South Alabama?
I think so. I think he's
Woo,
the
we
one.
need to get him in Troy.
And then I tell you who's getting hotter now.
Yeah.
Our friends down in Ozark, Carroll
High
46, Headland 20. They started off slow.
They won 2 in a row. ain't
Exactly. The quarterback, Keyshawn Cole, he had 2 touchdown passes, and the running back, Jacob Dean, he had a couple of TDs as well.
they? Yep.
All right, Elba, 56, Cottonwood, 6. Listen to this, it was 48-0 at half.
So they just kind of called off the dome.
They
second
did,
half.
but there were some key players here. Colin
Yeah.
Harrison and Christopher Codwell, they had huge runs. J.T. Coleman, he had a TD and a run, but the prize of the night, QB, Jaquez Prince. Cool name, by the way.
I like that.
He threw a couple TD passes, 52 yards, and had a couple runs, and also excellent night on defense. And
Play both ways?
They plays a lot both ways down there. But hey, he's got to be our pizza of the week.
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
is Mr. Prince pizza worthy with that stat line?
And Johnny Dice, he's going to send me a picture
Okay.
of Mr.
Jaquez Prince, you are the Marco's Pizza Player of the Week.
And I know Elba had it pretty tough with the storm the other night. But
Yeah.
man, once those roads are fixed, you drive on up here and get that pizza.
That's right.
All right, Real Town 34, Goshen 13. Again, Goshen is kind of like all our area schools
They're
here.
young.
They're
They're
young. Taquan Martin, he had a 16-yard TD run. But Will Snyder, did you see that on Facebook? Stephanie put on there?
I did,
He
about
had
that
a
run.
45-yard TD run. Man, that's pretty cool.
Kind of a broken play, but boy, did he make a big
did,
run out of
buddy.
it.
You're not kidding.
Yeah.
But again, Goshen, Coach Snyder, great friends of ours, man. Y'all keep your head up. Again, they are hamstrung just because of the repetition. They just not getting those reps.
And busting those kids in for practice during the pandemic was just not happening.
No, it was not. Speaking of Pike County schools, Trinity 26, Pike County 0.
I did not see that coming.
I did not either. And in the Beat Wally contest, a
Yeah.
lot of people had Pike County.
Well, I would have too.
Well, Trinity's a good school, but sadly, Pike County offense, they were held to less than 100 yards.
Wally, when I say I see it coming, I almost could see Trinity winning the game, but Pike County scoring 0?
0.
I just
I don't think
I didn't see
that's
it coming.
happened. Bulldog Johnny might call in later on and tell us, but I don't know of a shutout in Pike County in a very, very long
I don't
time.
recall. I don't recall.
So Johnny Bulldog, if you're watching, give us a call and let us know.
I
man.
mean, I just did not see a shutout coming. I didn't see it coming.
And then the game of the week, Friday Night Blitz, which Neal and I both called, along with James
Had a
Sparrow.
good time.
Had a
Fun.
good time. And
Fun.
I had, before I go about the Andalusia score, 45, Charles Simpson 12, I had a lot of people that watched. Frank Scarborough called, texted me and said
Yep.
he watched it.
Yep.
Rodney Cobb, even my wife, she said she watched it. They said it was the best quality they have ever seen. So,
Way to go, Troy Cable.
way to go, Troy Cable. Everything with Nate
Yep.
Corners there, and Nate Corner. Nate Breadstead.
Nate Breadstead, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking our Nate with the Charles
Yeah,
Henderson,
yeah.
which he did give us some good food to have.
He did. Yeah, burgers and dogs.
Man, ain't no better person than Nate now.
Nate Knox.
Better than Nate Knox. I don't know if you're watching. We love some Nate.
Yeah,
now.
and my neighbor Jimmy Carroll, he's been taking care of
Yeah,
us this
Jimmy,
year too.
he takes care of
Yep.
us. But anyway, again, Charles Henderson fell short.
Yeah.
Javon Hill, though, man, he caught a 70-yard TD bomb and a 10-yard TD bomb from Cam Foley. Andalusia's just a tough school,
Yep.
and we're young. Somebody told me this, and I don't know if this is correct, but we have lost 12 starters with Charles Henderson before the season.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it.
12 starters.
I wouldn't
so
doubt
that's tough.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All right, now the big game.
Let's take a break before you do the big game. Doty's on us.
Oh, he's on us.
Yeah,
okay.
just hold on that big game.
On the big game.
We're up against our second break of the night. We'll be right back. We got a lot more high school football to talk about before we get to college football. We'll be right back.
Yeah, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night. Well, Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys, yesterday you already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance claim right now.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I
Pulled your leg
pulled
muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope too. Roughing the kicker. Roughing the kicker.
What kind of call is that? You can't see nothing.
Yeah, I
I can't
can.
throw a football flag in a basketball game.
Yeah, I can.
You need to go get your eyes checked, like for real check.
Where at?
Troy Eye Care, 566-7172. Troy Eye Care on Highway 87. Don't be calling basketball unless you get your eyes checked. Here, man.
Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor out here and go take it for a test drive, bro.
Hey, you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice. They're up here. Bill Jackson Ford, Bill Jackson Chevy. Hey, Bill Jackson got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it. Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Blake, where's your dad?
Made me come outside, the house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally?
Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, man.
You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Weenie Traeger play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning
the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Traylor, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see.
River on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight.
Coach Club.
What sound does Wally's bell make? I see Chattahoochee, baby.
Way down yonder on the Hey, we do play country. Somebody yapped at me
Somebody-
the other day saying, "You and Neal anti-country." I'm like,
Well, every now and then we bring out some Waylon Jennings or
heck
something.
yeah, man.
That's right. Hey, before you move on to that big game, talking about Charles Henderson, Wally, next week we're going to play a 6A team out of the Mobile area Friday night at Williamson. It's coming to town, and man, we had Williamson beat down there a couple years ago.
We sure did.
And we let them slip right out from under our thumb, and we owe them. We owe them. And Williamson's not known as a 6A juggernaut in football.
Yeah.
Now, I think Charles Henderson can play with them. I think it's a good game. Maybe they come on up here and Trojans get a victory. And I got a strange feeling that Jawan Boyd is going to take a lot of reps at quarterback this coming up Friday night on that read option play.
Yeah, he
It
looked
ain't-
good there at the
It
end.
ain't nothing against Cam Foley. I just think Cam's done a fine job, and will if they keep him at quarterback, he will do a fine job. But I just think that the talent that Coach McCoy has to play, you got to play the hand that's dealt to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the hand that is dealt to Coach McCoy right now, we need to trick somebody. Our offense at Charles Henderson needs some trickeration, and that little veer play, that little read option, may be just the thing to string together a bunch of first downs and get some touchdowns.
Exactly.
Now
Well,
go on
big
with your big game, man.
All right, big game. The Purple Cats, baby.
Yep.
They travel down to GW Long.
They ain't but a few miles apart.
They're not huge rivalry.
Ayrton, GW Long.
I mean, good gracious. And again, I think the majority of the people on Steel Wally's Pizza, they picked Ayrton.
Did they?
They picked Ayrton. But GW Long, 52-6.
Whew. Didn't see that coming.
Did not see that coming.
Did not see it coming.
And like you said earlier, Mama said there'll be days like that.
Man, yeah.
Because, again, Coach Chuck Dunn, great friend of ours, a heck of a defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just sometimes it just happens. But Ayrton's still young. We know that. But they fell behind early, 38 points in the first half. Jordan Smith was the only player on the team that had a touchdown. Ayrton had 290 yards rushing. Ian Sin was 10 for 21 for 81 yards. And Lawson Thrash and Smith had 8 tackles apiece.
And tip your cap to GW Long.
And,
hey, they came to play, and they this year they got Ayrton.
Well, I'll tell you this. I won't mention the guy's name, but his wife went to the game and said that, they were on the GW Long side, but they said that Ian Sin is going to be a danger in the next couple of years.
I believe it. I believe it.
So they were happy to get that win because I don't think they're going to see many more.
Ayrton may start getting back at them next couple of years.
Yeah, but that was our high school synopsis, and then we wanted to say that Brett Stallworth, he won Steel Wally's Marco's Pizza.
Undefeated,
5-0.
5-0.
That was tough.
That's
There
some good
he
picking,
is.
Brett. And Pike Lib didn't play this week.
Yeah, they didn't
Their
play, so
homecoming
they're all-
game was rescheduled due to the
Exactly.
virus.
So, hey, and we encourage y'all to play, man. That's easy, dude. We give you 5 games and then a tiebreaker on total points. Y'all play, man.
And everybody loves some Marco's Pizza.
Oh, heck yeah, man. It's a free one if you win it.
The free one, and Brett usually plays.
Yeah, Brett.
And
Brett's playing.
let's do the roll call of scores, man.
Roll call.
Dodie, put those scores up there if you can. Central Phoenix City 45, Enterprise 28. That was a shocker. I thought this
That
was
was, too.
Enterprise's year to beat Central. I really did. Prattville 35, Dothan nothing. Eufaula 33, Park Crossing 7, Andalusia 45, Charles Henderson 12, Carroll 46, Headland 20. Alabama Christian 21, Dale County 6, Bullitt County 32, Booker T. Washington 22. That's a big rivalry. They said that was the Highway 29 rivalry. Geneva 41, Ashford 8, Opp 54, Daleville 6, Reeltown 33, Goshen 6, Trinity 26, Pike County nothing in a shocker. Slocum 48, Houston County 20, Wicksburg 47, New Brockton nothing. That was a shocker. New Brockton been scoring some points.
Elba 56, Cottonwood nothing. Geneva County 42, Abbeville 30. GW Long 52, Ayrton 6. Fort Dale 32, Coosa Academy 6. Patrician 30, Tuscaloosa Academy 22. I threw that one in there because,
I never heard of Patrician.
well, Pike Leo played Tuscaloosa Academy. No, they played Bessemer Academy, didn't they? I'm sorry. Abbeville Christian 41, Pickens Academy 13. Pike Liberal was off. Houston County 16, Zion Chapel 6. Highland Home 27, Laverne 0. Crenshaw Christian 38, South Choctaw 8. Brantley 54, Pleasant Home 0. Going back to Highland Home Laverne game. That sets up the county championship coming up this week. Brantley and Highland Home.
Oh man, that's gonna be a good
Because
game.
Brantley beat Laverne, Highland Homes beat Laverne, so the championship for Crenshaw County, which they're very, very proud of their football in Crenshaw County. If y'all don't know, Highland Home and Brantley going to play for the county championship. Who you got?
Is it gonna be in Brantley?
I got to check. I ain't sure.
Man.
You think the home team's going to win?
I think the home team is gonna win.
Ooh.
I really do. Whoever the home team is, that's who I'm going for.
You going with Brantley if it's in Brantley? You going with Highland Home if it's in
Man,
Highland?
Highland Home's good now.
I know they are. Yeah.
They good.
We're up behind another break. We'll be right back. We got some college football to talk about.
Wally, what you got there? Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude. A cane pole and wigglers? Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good. Well, I got on deep south. What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin with a cane pole. Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. Break it. Broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get him next time. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here?
Every day, bro.
Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this
Yeah.
the guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh no, yes it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put that stuff back.
Man, some
boy.
good stuff, man.
Please come to Glow on the square. Shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all. I gotta pay for my gas. Wally, what are you doing at the gas station?
Oh, gas station? What are you talking about? I'm going into Preston's, man. Right across the street from Walmart, inside of Flash Mart. Man, it's the best steaks in Fort Alabama.
I heard it was the best steak.
Y'all come on in.
All right,
Man, it's
man.
time for lunch.
Come to lunch.
Come on.
Preston.
What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital from that resort?
I'm about to circumcise this dog.
Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spaying and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort.
Hey, Neal, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Well, I want them down here at Crows and Brundage. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundage?
Oh, man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
And they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the sauce. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundage. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundage. Thank you.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-bone me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner?
Wally, did
I'm
you have a
sorry,
wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone to T-bone me right here in the parking lot. About to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision, 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You can't.
Lou Reed.
No,
That's Lou Reed, man.
that is not Lou Reed. But you know what?
First class ticket, but I'm as blue as a boy can be.
Ozzy Osbourne.
No. But let me tell you, that's one of my favorite songs ever. Walking in Memphis is, everybody's got that song that they just like. I like Walking in Memphis. I can listen to it any time of year,
I hope
summer,
that guy
winter.
I
Let me
hope
tell
he-
you,
I hope
Wally,
he didn't quit his day job.
no, his name is Mark Cohn, Cohn, and he's a one-hit wonder. Now, folks, if you listen to Walking in Memphis, some of the ballads he throws out there and the runs in his voice and how in the world is he a one-hit wonder? That is incredible vocals.
You listen to that song, you understand.
Come
why
on,
he's a
man.
one-hit
Come
wonder.
on, Wally. Come on, man. Walking in Memphis. Are you kidding? Hey, college football is back, and we're going like we stated in our opening monologue, or like Wally stated in our opening monologue. Troy went to Murfreesboro and beat Middle Tennessee 47-14, and it wasn't even close. It was never close, Wally.
Never close.
Quarterback Gunnar Watson, who got the starting nod a couple weeks ago, he kind of started rough in the beginning. He had a pick six, but it was called back with a penalty, thank
Yeah,
goodness.
that was right in the beginning.
Yes, man. But he got comfortable real quick, thank goodness, man. He was 26 for 37 with 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. The big story of the day was the 4 running backs for Troy. Yeah, I said 4 running backs for Troy. We've been saying all fall break that every time they had a scrimmage, guess who was showing out? The running backs.
Running backs.
And I mean, starter B.J. Smith had 10 rushes for 81 yards. Texas A&M transfer Charles Strong, who sat out last year with transfer rules, had 11 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown. D.K. Billingsley, who rushed for over 1,000 yards last year due to B.J. Smith's injury, he got all the carries. He had 7 carries for 29 yards and a touchdown. And 3-star freshman running back Kamari, the running back from Marietta, Georgia, Kamari Vidal, got in on the action. He had 9 carries for 29 yards and a touchdown. And Wally, let me tell you about Vidal. When I watched Chip Lindsey's press conferences about fall practice, every time Chip Lindsey would say, the kid from Marietta, Georgia, Vidal, just turns all the coaches' heads. He's electric.
Wow.
And, man, I got to watch him, and he was something else. We got a call coming in. Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. Who's on the line?
Hey, y'all.
What's up, Bulldog Johnny? How's it going, man? Good to hear from you.
Yo.
Johnny, before you even get started, I had not come close to thinking Pike County would get shut out.
Yeah. Me neither.
Tell-
I didn't think it'd be as close as it was all the way up to nobody scored a touchdown to the third quarter, though, actually.
Was it 0-0 that long?
No, it was 3-0.
Okay, 3-0.
Until about the third quarter.
I got you. And then Trinity got some points on the board, and Brundage could not come back with some touchdowns.
That is correct.
Dadgum, man.
Hey, Bull.
Are y'all looking for the last time they were shut out in the regular season or overall?
Well, regular season, if you know that, where they shut out in the playoffs or something.
Last time in the regular season they was shut out was when they went down to Dale County in 2014, and Jamaris Henderson and them beat them 20-something, 21-0, I think.
Boy, if Jamaris Henderson would have kept his head on straight, he could have been in the NFL.
NFL.
He was that good. Yeah. So but did somebody shut him out in the playoffs? Is what you're telling me?
Yeah, Mobile Christian did in 2017,
Okay.
21-0 down here in Brundage.
Well, the gist of the story, Bulldog Johnny, the gist of the story is, ain't a lot of teams out there going to shut out Pike County.
No.
No matter what year it is. Pike County's always got athletes on the field, and they always got 4 or 5 guys that can outrun everybody down the field. They going to score. Now, how they got 0 Friday night is just beyond me.
Well, they couldn't move the ball offensively, and then defensively they got a couple of crucial penalties called against them.
Yeah. Well, hey, what's your take on the championship of Crenshaw County? Brantley and Highland Home.
It's at Highland Home.
Ah.
I think I'm going Highland Home on this one. Called,
You are?
Gave you a bell. I did the same thing,
That
John.
got a bell, Johnny.
You know, that's going to be Brantley's first toughest game because Florella's going to be their other toughest one. So it's their first toughest game is going to be this Friday night.
Gotcha.
Wally
Going
going with Highland Home.
I guess I got to go with Tucker Kilcrease in the hometown Brantley Bulldogs. But
Well, yeah, Johnny, I was going to tell you, I was listening to you on the high school football scoreboard when you called, and you seemed like you were kind of depressed. I knew Brundage had a rough night.
Yeah.
But hey, that supervisor don't like that Carl guy. I got a call about that.
Uh-oh.
I know. Tell me about it. I'm gonna tell y'all in a few weeks. I'm going over to if I find some tickets. October 16th, I'm going over to GW Long, and I'm finna see if they can put the stop on Henderson for Geneva County that night.
Hey, that guy, we talked to Coach Chuck Dunn with Ayrton. That guy's for real, too, that running back at Geneva County. Yes, sir.
Yep.
That'll be a great game, GW Long and Geneva County.
Yep.
Bulldog, thank you so much for calling, man.
All right, thank you.
Have a good one, man. Have a good week. Bulldog Johnny calling in. Going back to the Troy game, we were talking about the four running backs, and to say that Troy's got four good running backs is a daggum understatement. They got four really good running backs, and I mean normally Troy's known for their running fun and running gun and 6-yard passes to the left and 5-yard passes to the right and just dink and dunk. Hey, from what I saw, four really good running backs.
Yeah,
and some good defense. And let me tell you a little story about a local that happened in the game. There was some local boys hooked up for a touchdown, Wally.
One of your neighbors, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Brantley's Jacob Free, the Vanderbilt transfer, threw a touchdown pass late in the game in mop-up duty to Troy and Pike Liberal's own and my neighbor, Tyler Hussey. And now them two boys are old baseball friends, too, now.
Oh, yeah.
They played American Legion ball together. Doty, show that video of that touchdown if you got it. No video. Okay.
No video.
But Jacob Free, touchdown to Tyler Hussey. That's a Brantley quarterback to a Pike Liberal Arts wide receiver. And then, man, I just thought, I come out of my chair. I was trying to grill some steaks, and I was outside watching, and I just jumped up and down. I said, there's a local hookup right there.
Hookup right
man,
there.
I was just, Trojans just had me going Saturday.
Hey, I'm telling you now, man.
Yes, sir.
Is it their year to win that Sun Belt?
Could be. It's been since 2012.
They are Chip Lindsey
Yes, sir.
got them cooking, buddy. But hey, next week, Troy's going to have to travel to Provo, Utah.
Getting on an aeroplane.
And they're going to play the BYU Cougars.
Yep.
They went on Navy, and they beat up on Navy in week 1 really bad. I think Trojans will give the Cougars all they want. I'm going to tell you what. BYU beat Navy like a red-headed stepchild. Well, let me tell you, Navy had not tackled.
Yeah,
They
that's
had
true.
done
That's
nothing.
true. It's true.
I'm going to tell you what now. I'm going to go on a limb right here.
Come on.
It's going to be close.
Okay.
I
thought it was coming out with upset right there.
I'm just going
They
to say.
could beat them. Troy could beat them.
I'm going to tell you, man, it's going to be close.
Troy almost beat Clemson 5 years ago. They almost beat Tennessee. They beat Nebraska. They beat LSU. It wouldn't be just a gigantuan upset if Troy beat BYU.
but-
I mean, they can beat them. They can beat them. Now, the odds are against Troy. BYU's a bigger program. BYU has better athletes, probably. They're a bigger football school. So BYU is probably going to win the game, but Troy can win that game.
Oh, they can win. They can
Yes,
win.
sir.
I'll tell you what else you can win right now. We're up against our last break. So don't leave. We still got a couple more things to talk about.
Some good
talk about a
stuff.
big upset that I'm predicting.
Oh, boy.
So stay right there. We'll be right back.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're gonna run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies, cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs. Dang, Wally, it's gonna take you forever to spray these weeds with that little jug right there.
Man, look at all these weeds in this yard, man. This is awful,
Man,
Neil.
there's a better way to do this, man. Tommy Jocks will get that done for you. 799-1060. Watch this. Watch that. Look at that. Beautiful. Boom. Gone. Call Tommy Jocks. 799-1069. Get those weeds out of here. Oh, yeah. There's insecticide in that spray, too. The ants will be gone.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming over. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all you girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you
Oh,
say?
yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North Renatch in Troy, Alabama. Jason, how you doing, man?
Neal.
Wally, what are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you came to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, this is like the Snuffleupagus. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield, man? Get some corn, dude. Corn? Yeah. You can't give people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 or Greenock where it's fresh produce? Come on, man.
Now, isn't this better? Air conditioned. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, best butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020.
Breaker 19, I see some smokies up here on 231.
Wally, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man.
Sure.
I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages, competitive pay, you're home on the weekends, and also they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474.
Here I come,
Get out of
baby.
there. Good gravy.
Went to the Apollo, you should have seen him go, go, go. They said, hey, sugar, take a walk on the wild side.
Who's that?
I said, hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. All right.
That's all I know is the doo-doo-doo part.
That's Lou Reed.
Lou Reed.
Yeah.
That's
Lou
some
Reed.
left-handed cigarette going on there. Hey, y'all, in our opening monologue, Wally mentioned it was week 1 for the SEC. Alabama travels to Missouri. Auburn hosts Kentucky. In previous shows, Wally, I put Auburn on upset alert.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to keep them there, man. I just think Auburn could be looking past Kentucky, getting ready to go to Athens in week 2. And, man, I'm going to put Auburn on upset alert. And let's do our SEC picks for week 1 right here. And I'll do mine, and then you can say if you differ.
Okay.
All right, I got Alabama over Missouri.
Got that.
You good? Florida over Ole Miss.
I got
You
that.
going with that? Georgia over Arkansas.
Easily.
I'm gonna give Auburn the win. I'm just putting them on upset alert. Auburn over Kentucky.
Kentucky's gonna be.
Oh God!
Just because Auburn's got to look at Georgia next week.
That's that's the reason. That's the reason.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and write it down. Wally.
Okay.
Wally.
Kentucky over Auburn.
Okay.
Right. LSU over Mississippi State.
All right. LSU, they got players hurt. They got some that's left.
Opted out.
For the virus. Guess who the new coach is at Mississippi State?
Mike Leach.
Mike Leach. That dude's a thrower. LSU don't like throwing.
Oh Lord.
Hey.
So you taking Mississippi State?
Taking Mississippi State. I'm writing that.
They gonna beat the national champions right out of the gate.
Yep.
I hear you, man. South Carolina over Tennessee. They playing in South Carolina.
Man, Tennessee, dude. Who you got? South Carolina?
I took South Carolina, and I'll tell you why. They got a transfer quarterback that beat out Polinsky at quarterback, and Polinsky was pretty daggum good. Polinsky was coming on at the end of the year last year. He's second string now. Transfer quarterback beat him out.
I tell you, I'm gonna go with you.
I like that.
I'm gonna go with you because I'm gonna tell you what. Then historically, the last couple of years, Tennessee starts off slow and they get.
They do, and A&M over Vanderbilt.
Oh my goodness, that'd be over in the first quarter.
All right, who's going to blow them out for sure in all those?
I think
Georgia, Arkansas.
I think Alabama will get Missouri.
Yeah,
pretty good. Actually, Neal, I have Missouri going 0-10.
I do too.
Did you have that?
I did. And on a side note, I'm going to throw this in there. Auburn transfer quarterback Malik Willis had a huge day for the Liberty Flames. They won their season opener. And Auburn quarterback transfer Joey Gatewood, another quarterback transfer, is playing at Kentucky, who happens to come to Auburn this weekend. Now about that, I read an article where there was a gentleman's agreement. And when Auburn released Joey Gatewood from his scholarship, there was a little line in there that said he could not play in that first game against Auburn.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Stoops, I don't want to say they're going to win the East, but let me tell you, Kentucky is going to be strong.
Hey, Bryson DeChambeau wins the U.S. Open today. The
guy with the funny hat?
Yeah, the Dodgers are going to win the World Series. Miami Heat lead the Boston Celtics in the NBA.
Cubs, baby.
2-1 in the conference championship. The Lakers lead the Nuggets 1-0. And Dallas and Tampa are playing for Lord Stanley's Cup. Dallas leads Tampa 1-0 in the NHL. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Hey, a good one, Wally.
Good one.
We'll see y'all.